the hidden architect of the reef. Beneath the turquoise surface of the tropical seas, a silent sculptor is at work. With every bite, it shapes coral cities, creates white sand beaches, and protects the land above the waves. Colorful, overlooked, yet vital to life itself. This is the parrotfish, the reef's hidden guardian, the life of the parrotfish. In the sun-drenched shallows of the world's tropical oceans, from the vibrant Caribbean to the sprawling Indo-Pacific, coral reefs teem with life. These underwater cities are home to a dazzling array of creatures, but few are as industrious or as visually striking as the parrotfish. They inhabit a range of reef zones, from the shallow, wave-swept reef flats and crests, down to the deeper, calmer reef slopes, constantly shaping the world around them. Parrotfish are among the most colorful and important fish on coral reefs. Found in warm tropical oceans, they spend their lives grazing across reefs, using their powerful beak-like teeth, fused together like a parrot's beak, to scrape algae from coral surfaces. This remarkable beak is actually a mosaic of individual teeth fused into two solid dental plates, creating an incredibly strong tool. But their unique anatomy doesn't stop there. After scraping up a mouthful of algae and coral rock, the parrotfish uses a second set of jaws in its throat, known as a pharyngeal mill. These powerful molar-like teeth grind the material, pulverizing the rock to extract the nutritious algae and microorganisms within. This process is so effective that some larger species can exert a bite force of over 500 kilograms per square centimeter. Depending on the species, they are classified as either scrapers, which primarily remove algae from the surface, or excavators, which take deep bites out of the coral skeleton itself. A single parrotfish can graze over a vast area each day, taking thousands of bites per hour to fuel its energetic lifestyle. Most parrotfish are hermaphrodites, beginning life as females and later transforming into males. This ability helps maintain stable populations on crowded reefs. This fascinating life strategy is reflected in their coloration. Most individuals start in the initial phase, or IP, often displaying more subdued patterns of brown, grey or red. These are typically females, but can also include some males. The social structure is often a harem, where a single dominant male in his terminal phase, or TP, presides over a group of initial phase females. A terminal phase male is a spectacle of vibrant blues, greens and pinks. Should this dominant male disappear, the largest female in the harem is triggered by social and hormonal cues to begin a remarkable transformation. Over several weeks, she changes both her sex and her appearance, emerging as the new terminal phase male to lead the group. This ensures that a breeding male is always available, providing incredible resilience to the population. During the day, they feed almost constantly. At night, many species secrete a mucus cocoon, which masks their scent and protects them from predators while they sleep among the corals. This gelatinous sleeping bag, which can take up to an hour to produce, is a clever defense mechanism. It primarily works by masking the fish's scent, making it nearly invisible to nocturnal predators like moray eels and reef sharks that hunt, using their keen sense of smell. The cocoon may also serve as an early warning system, alerting the sleeping fish to any disturbance. Furthermore, scientists believe it helps deter parasites, like blood-sucking isopods, from attaching to the fish. While this nightly ritual consumes a significant amount of energy, the protective benefits clearly outweigh the cost for the many species that have adopted it. Parrotfish can live for several years, growing larger and more vibrant as they age. Their constant movement and feeding make them one of the most active engineers of the reef ecosystem. Scientists can determine their age, which can exceed a decade for some species, by examining the growth rings in their ear bones, called otoliths, much like counting the rings of a tree. Throughout their lives, they must remain vigilant. Their bright colors, while beautiful, make them a target for predators like large groupers and sharks. To survive, they rely on their speed, their intimate knowledge of the reef's crevices, and their ability to blend in with the riot of color around them. This constant dance of life and death, of feeding and hiding, defines the daily existence of the parrotfish, a tireless gardener in a vast underwater world. Their role in the marine ecosystem. Parrotfish are often called guardians of the reef. This title isn't just a poetic nickname, it's a functional description of their critical job. On a healthy reef, there's a constant invisible battle being waged for space and sunlight. Fast-growing turf algae are the primary competitors of slow-growing corals. If left unchecked, these algae can form dense mats that blanket the reef. This is where the parrotfish come in. By feeding on algae, they prevent it from overwhelming coral. Without parrotfish, algae would quickly smother coral colonies, blocking sunlight and slowing coral growth. This process, known as a phase shift, can transform a vibrant coral-dominated ecosystem into a monotonous, algae-dominated one. Studies in the Caribbean have shown that reefs with depleted parrotfish populations are far more susceptible to this shift, especially after disturbances like hurricanes or bleaching events. In contrast, reefs in the Indo-Pacific with robust herbivore populations often show remarkable resilience, recovering their coral cover much more quickly. But their role goes beyond just mowing the lawn. This constant grazing clears vital real estate on the reef, creating open spaces where new coral larvae can settle and grow. They also promote the growth of crustose coralline algae, a hard pink algae that acts like a cement for the reef and is a preferred settlement surface for many coral species. Parrotfish aren't alone in this task. They work alongside other herbivores like surgeonfish and sea urchins, each specializing in different types of algae, forming a diverse team of grazers that maintains the reef's delicate balance. As they scrape algae, parrotfish also ingest bits of coral. This process, called bioerosion, is a natural and essential part of the reef's life cycle. Inside their bodies, the coral is ground into fine sand and later excreted. This isn't just waste, it's the very building material for the surrounding environment. A single parrotfish can produce hundreds of pounds of sand each year, helping to shape the reef and surrounding seafloor. In fact, a significant portion of the beautiful white sand on tropical beaches originated inside the gut of a parrotfish. Their grazing keeps reefs healthy, diverse and resilient, supporting countless other marine species that depend on coral reefs for food and shelter. By preventing algal overgrowth, they ensure the complex, three-dimensional structure of the coral reef is maintained. This intricate architecture provides essential habitat for thousands of species, from tiny crabs and shrimp hiding in crevices to larger fish seeking refuge from predators. The work of the parrotfish creates a positive feedback loop. Healthy corals build a complex reef, which in turn supports a diverse community of life, including the very parrotfish that help maintain it. They are not just inhabitants of the reef, they are its architects and its caretakers. How parrotfish affect the sea. In the ocean, parrotfish help maintain coral dominance over algae, increase biodiversity on reefs, improve reef resilience against climate stress and bleaching, and even create beautiful sandy beaches. Healthy reefs also act as natural breakwaters, reducing wave energy and protecting coastlines from erosion and storm surges. How parrotfish affect the land. The impact of parrotfish doesn't stop underwater. Their tireless work on the reef has profound and surprising consequences for the world above the waves, shaping the very land we stand on. The sand they create becomes part of tropical beaches and islands over time. Many white sand beaches in the Caribbean and Pacific are made largely from parrotfish-produced sand. This biogenic sand, excreted as fine calcium carbonate particles, settles on the reef floor. From there, ocean currents and wave action act as a natural conveyor belt, slowly transporting the sediment towards the coast. This constant, gentle replenishment is what builds and maintains these iconic landscapes. Without this steady supply from the parrotfish, the very foundation of these islands would begin to erode and wash away. By supporting healthy reefs, parrotfish indirectly protect coastal land by reducing erosion, protecting shorelines from storms. A healthy, structurally complex reef acts as a natural breakwater, absorbing and dissipating up to 97% of incoming wave energy before it reaches the coast. This buffer dramatically reduces coastal erosion and provides a critical defense against storm surges, safeguarding homes, infrastructure, and vital coastal habitats from the full force of the ocean. Supporting tourism and fishing communities. The vibrant reefs and pristine beaches maintained by parrotfish are the bedrock of local economies. They attract millions of tourists for diving and snorkeling, generating billions of dollars annually. At the same time, these healthy ecosystems support robust small-scale fisheries, providing essential food security and livelihoods for countless coastal communities who have relied on these waters for generations. Recognizing this vital connection, many regions are now implementing conservation strategies. These include establishing marine protected areas, enforcing regulations on fishing parrotfish, and restricting harmful gear like fish traps and spear guns. Community co-management programs and promoting responsible tourism practices are also empowering local stakeholders to become guardians of their own natural resources. Without parrotfish, reefs degrade, coastlines weaken, and both marine and human ecosystems suffer. The fate of these beautiful fish is inextricably linked to the health of our reefs, the stability of our coastlines, and the prosperity of the communities that depend on them. If this hidden guardian of the reef inspired you, help protect its story. Like this video to support ocean conservation, subscribe for more untold stories from the wild, and share this documentary so others can discover how life beneath the waves shapes the land above. Together, we can give a voice to the oceans, right here on Nature's Chronicles.